just a little disclaimer. I always suit up in my suits because I want people to know, hey, I'm here. I own the suits. Yeah. Um, but I have not made the paws. I have only made the head. So please keep that in mind. And please don't fucking steal my shit. Jeez, I already had somebody do that this year. Don't do that. Another thing is, I actually am possibly ripping this head apart and actually trying to fix it. So, maybe. Who knows? I just thought it would be a little cute idea to film something since, it's on. Wrong hand. Since I've been gone for a few days, I felt like it was appropriate. Yay! Trying to get the brightness up possible, as much as possible, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Ugh. And I know, the suit up's not exactly the best thing ever, but, you know, I can't help it. I need people to know, hey, this is my shit. I'm actually going to review this guy while I'm in Toothless. Alright, first of all, this guy is a little cutie, but, he's very, very, very crappy made. Now, why do I say that? That's mean. Well, this guy, the wings are actually cardboard, basically, covered in a cheap, cheap vinyl. The wings themselves are on harness, and which I don't understand because if you look at like the Twilight Sparkle and such, most of them actually have the wings sewn into their back. It's not like this crap. And another thing is, he gets either overstuffed or understuffed, and mine is in the middle to the point where he is actually so stuffed that whenever I try to sit him down, his tail sticks up, so his butt is trying to go up. And whenever you tip him forward to be on all fours, his head's down. And his tail is up. It looks weird. His wings are very cheap, shoddily made. And I need to take this head off. That's another reason why I'm probably going to be destroying that head, is because it bruises my jaw. Another thing is, these were made of Wild vs. Kings, might I add. I bought these with my Fox partial. They were part of it. It's gorgeous. But another thing is, I do love the fur that they used on him. I don't know if it's even visible. It's the scaly fur. It's all the fur in the wrong direction, from what I have seen, at least on mine. And instead of using all of the fur for the fins, they used these weird vinyl things, like how they did the wings. And I'm like, why? Instead of using these. And what I don't understand is, why couldn't you use these for the wings? Because the wings, over time, these are going to deteriorate. And it bothers me. Another thing that bothers me is, I know I'm going to be doing an up close on this later on. You can actually see it from here. That is the thread that goes down the back. That is the most laziest thing ever. You couldn't even use black thread. And I actually want to cut it open after I get everything filmed. Cut it and then just stitch it back up with probably a Henson stitch and get that in the proper color of thread. And people might be like, well, Scorpion, you paid money for that. Yeah, I did. I want it to look actually nice. Because I'm really not happy with this quality. I mean, if you take the wings off and you just have it like wingless, it's actually decent quality. Also, what bothers me is that, yes, I did actually wash him. I washed him in a gentle cycle on cold in the washer and then air dried. He actually, I feel that he's fine in the wash. It's just these wings are going to deteriorate over time. And that bothers me because, I mean, I think he was $27. I'm pretty sure. That's plus tax, and that's in US currency. Eh. But, like, the thing is, he's so lazily made. And, oh, wrong paw. No. Here we are. We have the Build-A-Bear logo, which is actually very, very gorgeously embroidered. I do not like these lazy, hard felt paw claws. I can't even use the correct terms. Ugh, it's ridiculous. Excuse me. But his harness, it's just, it goes under the armpits, and it's just little Velcro pieces. So, that's lovely. It's really dumb. And yes, the wings do come with him. It's just that he's better off without the wings, because the wings get bent and they get crackly and bent and just ugh. Honestly, I would have loved it if they did wings like how they'd have these bow wings. It would have looked so much nicer. It would have looked cleaner. And I understand they want to cut down on costs and such, but if you can seriously do this shape, I'm pretty sure you can do this shape, but with the fur. And I understand that people are going to be like, Scorpion, you only paid like $27. That's still $27. I mean, like, you think they would have quality. And honestly, I feel like if you want Build-A-Bear clothes and, like, you're on a budget or whatever, the best thing to do is actually go to Joann Fabrics. Go to their, what's it called? Alright, sorry, just checking the, time of the video. Go to their clearance, or hell, just go to their, fleece department, or even the felt. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. Just get the dirt cheap stuff and sew your own outfits. And if you don't know how to sew and you want to make like a little shirt, or not a little shirt, a little vest, you can actually just lay the fabric down and then cut holes in it, and then boom, your bear has a vest out of fleece or felt. I always recommend fleece though, because felt will actually deteriorate more fast than any of the fleece that I've ever seen, at least from my personal experience. You can also do cloth, or you can even buy not buy. If you have like your old children's clothes or your old baby clothes or whatever, they'll fit perfectly on here. I guarantee you. You might just have to fold them up a little bit and just make sure you wiggle on. Excuse me. Thank you. But I do recommend going to Build-A-Bear though, because they are worth it. It's just, I don't think that some of the things that they offer and their prices, I don't think it's the proper thing. Though I do respect that it's most likely the copyright characters that are always going to be expensive, but the fur direction is going in like 5 different ways, and it just seems so lazy on some aspects. The fur direction, it goes back in the back of the head. It goes down in the front of the head. It should all be going one direction, and that bothers me. And the seams, there's so many seams, and it looks just so sloppy. So, yeah. It's up to you. But personally, I think it's not really worth it. But yes, my Toothless fursuit head is probably going to be getting a revamp after I get all of the bodysuit stuff done and just everything out of the way. Though I do kind of regret buying this guy, and I don't recommend buying him unless, like, you're ready to handle these terrible, shoddy wings. Just seriously, look at this. they're cardboard, basically. They're vinyl covered cardboard. That's it. They're not worth it. And he does actually look really dumb without the wings. And I'm not going to take them off because they take forever to put him back on. But if you buy him, I recommend don't touch the wings. If he's going to be on a shelf, that's fine. But if you want to play with him or give him to your kid, take the wings off. I really don't recommend it. And I don't recommend washing these in the wash. If you need to absolutely wash them, I highly recommend just hand washing them with like a sponge. And not even dunking them in water. So yes. Anyway, I apologize if this video has gotten really long, and that's most likely me just rambling on and on and on and on and on. But anyway, I appreciate every one of you for watching, and like I said in my other video, and I have no idea which one of these is uploading first, I apologize that I have disappeared for a few days. I got really, really sick, and it was just, yeah, nobody wants to deal with that. My boyfriend was like terrified. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and if you wonder what videos I'm going to be uploading next, you can actually look in my sick video and look in the description below. I actually put a list of what I plan on uploading. So yes. Also, conventions that I am positively going to in next year, I am planning on going to TokoshCon 2019 and AntherCon 2019. TokoshCon, I am probably going to go all 4 days. It just depends on transportation because it's a lot of money to ride the bus there and back. Hopefully I can get a bus pass this year. And I am also going to AntherCon, which everybody knows that next year will be my 4th year, and it'll be exciting, and woo, hopefully I don't get weird roommates again. Oh, that was terrible. But yeah. And I am actually going to be volunteering in a fursuit thing. We do have a Telegram, and I will link it down below. Once I get around to it. And it's basically just for Pennsylvania fursuiters and furries and such, and it's for charity events. If you're interested, leave a comment below, and then just remind me, and I'll put it down there. So yeah, woo! Also, I am hoping that I can film whenever I go there. I might be strapping my phone to my forehead of my suit or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just want to get some footage of me. Whatever. Oh. Also, fun fact, Wild vs. Kings, actually, not this guy. She made this guy, though, and he's my baby. Mwah. I bought him with my own money. I bought him. He is mine. I own him. You can ask Kayla Harms. I really hope I didn't butcher that. She is the lovely, lovely person that I bought him off of, who runs Wild vs. Kings, but she actually has a bunny suit up for sale, and it is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And, note to self, link it in the description later. I highly recommend checking it out, because, oh my gosh, she's selling it for so freaking cheap. So yes, I strongly recommend, like, anybody fucking commission her, because good fuck. This was a pre-made. It's gorgeous. So yeah. I do have a review video on him that you can find on my channel. I have multiples, but my recent one is actually my favorite one to look at, because it's after breaking him in. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm sorry that I ramble a lot. I am like half asleep from my cold medicine. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and like I've said before, my October schedule for uploading is going to be very, very wonky, even though I don't follow a schedule. I try to upload every day that I can, but since my horse is going to have a 2-year anniversary of him passing on, very peacefully, might I add, I am going to be probably slowing down a little bit. I have no idea what's going on this week. I'm hoping that I'm going to live stream every day. We'll see how it goes. There's just very, very, very stressful events happening. Anyway, bye!